What's up? So, I've been seeing a lot of clips, Gillie, online with Shay Shay, talking they talk. Gillie's from Philly, I'm from Philly. We love Gillie. And the Eagles, go Birds. Shout out to the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, that's definitely clutch. But nah, I just want to watch. What happened here. I seen some crazy clips in there. And yeah, let's just jump right into this John. See what they talking about.
Like,
They ain't getting no ass space on me though.
Else because we all root for one common goal. That's like one of the only times in life where if you black, you white, you purple, brown, pink, peach.
We throw religion, we throw orientation, we throw all that out the window.
Root for one common goal. A Super Bowl. That bring everybody together.
Right.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life.
It's about to be a good episode.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharp. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation on the drink today is a larger-than-life personality. He's made a name for himself as a rapper and now a media personality. One of hip-hop's most captivating talents, a respected artist, MC, songwriter, host, actor, social media influencer, philanthropist. He's a shrewd businessman, a cultural icon, an unmatched force in his community, a prominent figure in the world of hip-hop, sports, and entertainment. He puts on for his city with passion, a pioneer in the Philadelphia rap culture, a Philly legend, a diehard Eagles fan, a loving father and a husband. From the city of brotherly love, he goes by the name sometimes of Damien Gillard, Shay Gilgis, Manu Ginobili, Shay Gil O'Neal, Michael Gil Jordan. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Philly's own Gliie Da Kid.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Goddamn, whoever wrote that, whoever put that shit together right there, that's a BMF bad motherfucker, man. Yeah.
Gillie.
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he been on one from the time he stepped in. Let's told you, hey, bro, from what you've been able to accomplish with $1 Million with the game, with your boy, with your cousin Wallow, man, thank you. Giving us hope, giving us inspiration, because I saw you guys do it. I said, hey, I can do it too.
Yeah, we doing it.
Yeah, we doing it.
Done it, still doing it.
We're going to leave you about that because you don't want to turn up. You don't want to turn up. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, that's smooth. It wasn't none of that.
No. Gillie, I'm going to give you fair warning. We are recording this before the game.
Yes.
It's Saturday, the game is Sunday. This is going to air Wednesday. So, boy, I sure hope y'all do that thing, because if you don't, they're going to tear you up in the comments.
Yeah, but you saying if,
Yeah.
if my sister had a penis, she would have been my brother. Fortunately, she's my sister.
All right, so check this out.
Gillie always
The Eagles
says
are
crazy
undefeated.
shit.
When you run out of the tunnel with the team,
Yes, they are.
are you running out on Sunday?
I haven't gotten that call yet.
You ain't got that call yet?
No, I ain't get that call yet.
When you first ran out the tunnel and you're bringing the team out and 70,000 fans and you feel that rush, how did it come about? How did that happen? And what is that rush like when you run out there with that team, with the team?
Well, like a lot of people just really getting on, but if you, last year when we was in the playoffs, we wasn't playing that good. I got the call from the team to come down to the locker room last year. It's all over the internet where I went down last year and talked to the team before the playoffs.
Okay.
So I have a relationship with the Eagles, with Nick Sirianni, best coach in the league, with Jeffrey Lurie. Shout out to Jeffrey, his son, the whole family, the best owner in the league. Shout out to Howie Roseman, the best GM in the league, and Big Dom.
Right.
Big Dom's my guy. So when I was doing what I was doing all year with my Gillie on Sports live stream, And they just kept winning, and every week they had to see me dance. Big Dom figured who else is better to bring him out the tunnel than Gillie.
What does that mean? You're born, you're raised in Philly. What does that mean for a Philly kid to bring the hometown team out of the tunnel and have all those fans cheering?
I mean, it means everything to me because, you know, since I can remember in my life, I only missed 3 Eagle games.
Really?
Yeah, one of them was a blackout game. We ain't sell enough tickets, and 2 of the games I was in the Dominican Republic with Vin Grames filming a movie.
Okay.
So, to me, it's like, you know, we come from a poor city, man. When the Eagles win, the morale in the city is better.
This is actually really true. Being born in Philly, living out Philly, when your team wins the Super Bowl or any championship, when the what was it, 08? When the Phillies won the World Series, broke our curse. Eagles, Super Bowls, Sixers, man, Sixers still got the curse, but the Eagles, we good. But it definitely boosts the morale. You know what he's talking about. You know, and Shannon know what that means for anybody coming from the city. What are we talking about?
When the Eagles lose, the morale is down. You think about all your problems. There's no escape. The Eagles is an escape. You know what I mean? So when I ran out the tunnel with them, and the funniest shit is, I run out the tunnel, and I drop down to the ground. I start doing the Brian Dawkins.
You hit the Wolverine on him?
Yeah, I hit the Wolverine on him. I get up, let's go. I run to the front of the line. They're about to announce the players now. And I'm with, you know, some of the players that run out first. And I turn around, I look at Kenny Gainwell, and the tears come down my face. And I say, I love this shit. And Kenny looked at me like, you know you not playing.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
You not playing. What the you do? Then they announced the players about them. All the players running out. Then we run over to the sideline and the national anthem is playing. And that shit's balling down my face. To the point they got to the end of the song and I just had to have a conversation with myself. I said, what the are you doing? Get it together. You not fucking.
You got caught up in the emotion like that?
You about to go to up in a suite. You not tackling nobody. You not getting no receptions. Chill out. And I just had to wipe my face and be like, in my mind, I'm just talking to myself. I'm like, you're tripping.
All season long, for the game you play cameos, candy before the game.
Yes.
After the game, blow the whistle too short.
Yeah.
How did you, I mean, were you a cameo fan or too short fan? How do you come up with the songs that you started with, Candy by Cameo, blow the whistle too short at the end?
Well, Blow the Whistle has always been one of my favorites.
That's your anthem.
Yes, that's, you know, that's just a song. It's a great vibe. And I picked Just Like Candy because I was letting the other teams know y'all sweet. You know what I mean? So whoever we playing that week, the Giants, just like candy. I'll see it in your wild. Y'all sweet. We gonna whoop y'all ass this week.
Okay.
And that's how that started off. So, you know, tomorrow would it be first thing in the morning, Kansas City Chiefs. Just like candy. Yeah, we got something for y'all.
Yeah.
But you dancing electric slide, the cha-cha. So, I mean, what's going on when you doing this and you getting in because it seems like that's your routine, like players, athletes, we have a routine that we go through, right. And we feel that if we go through this routine, everything's gonna be okay. Right. Do you feel like if you don't do that routine, everything to the T, something might go wrong with you?
You're right. Yeah, hell yeah. Even my broom guy that flew out, bring that broom. Don't bring no other brooms.
So you just couldn't buy a broom down here?
I can't. Why would we do that when we undefeated with him walking out with that broom? You better bring that dirty little broom you got from the house. That's coming to the Super Bowl with us.
Well, hit your slide. Let me see your slide. What you got?
Wait. You know, first thing, let me do this. First is from here, right?
Yeah, you.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of...
You know what I mean? And then you break it down. And then it's this. It's from here. This is an old school dance called the E-Matic in Philly.
Right.
Right. You used to see Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Then you bring it together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Then you cross, and then you cross, and then it's right to the Conor McGregor. Hey. So
What if you saw? Let's say for the sake of argument.
Yes.
A.J. Brown scores a touchdown, and he hits that.
he's an all-time legend. He's going down in the all-time Hall of Fame of legends.
I saw where you say ending racism in Philly when your neighbor Jake Broomman Swain is in your videos. So how long you known Jake?
Well, we moved into the neighborhood, right? Well, that's our studio house.
Okay.
That's like our office where we work out as a content house. So when we first moved in, you know, Jake used to sit on the porch, older guy, so, you know, it would just be like, just keep it moving. And
So he's like the mayor in Do the Right Thing.
yeah,
You remember the mayor?
Yeah. He just sit on.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm pulling up in different cars. I might be in my 1941 one day. I might be in my 74 Chevy. I might be in my 89 Chevy. I might be in a Beamer. I might be in a BMW truck. Wallo's in a Lamborghini. He's in a Porsche. He's in his Maybach. He in his 63 Benz. He in his Denali truck. In the course of a month, he's seen us pull up in like 12 different cars. So one day, and then we get packages delivered every day from different sponsors. So one day I'm sitting there and I said to myself, cuz, if I was a neighbor on this block, I would think we was fucking selling drugs.
Yeah.
So I said, let me go introduce myself to you. Because when we pull up, we see them, they out there like, fuck's going on? They come here every day in different cars and just chill.
It don't say anything to nobody.
Right. So I want to introduce myself. No, this is who I am. And I said, because I probably figured you guys probably thought we were selling drugs. And Jake said, we definitely thought you guys were selling drugs. So when Jake at 75 said that,
Right.
oh, you my guy. You're my guy. Because you kept it real. You didn't try to sugarcoat
Right.
it. You let us know the whole block thought you guys were selling drugs. We couldn't believe the cars you were pulling up in. So now he knows who we are. The block is comfortable. I'm gifting the block gifts on holidays, even though I don't celebrate the holidays. And then Jake just so happened to walk over while I was dancing one day.
You say sports. How does and why does sports bring people together like nothing else?
Because we all rooting for one common goal.
One common goal.
That's like one of the only times in life where if you black, you white, you purple, brown, pink, peach.
We throw religion, we throw orientation, we throw all that out the window.
Rooting for one common goal. A Super Bowl. That bring everybody together.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bet. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. You guys boo Santa. Who booed? The man bringing presents.
Right.
Who booed Santa?
He didn't bring the right present. He wanted the Super Bowl.
Y'all booed Ben Simmons.
Shit.
How y'all do that to Ben?
Because he didn't bring the right presents. He wasn't present. We keep looking at them stat sheets.
Right.
This motherfucker had 8 rebounds and 7 points.
That's bad?
That's horrible.
How have the Eagles brought the city together this year?
I mean, it's brought the whole city together, the whole area. And I just don't want to say Philly because Delaware, a lot of Delaware is Eagle fans, a lot of South Jersey is Eagle fans, so it's brought the tri-state area together.
I mean, y'all brought in, Max is still playing out of his mind.
Yes.
Joel Embiid has been nicked. I mean, he played in the
I'm not
Olympics.
gonna lie, Shannon kind of killing me with all these fucking Eagle questions. I want to see the clips, man. Like, let's see the clips, cause what's he talking about?
You know you're not actually allowed
He's
to
asking
drink it.
about the Eagles, like he played for the team or something, bro. Like, Shannon, relax.
He tried to sign you. And you tried to sign you.
And like, I understand Gillie's a huge fucking Eagles fan, but Gillie is also a philanthropist. He has his sports stuff. He does the boxing stuff. He does a whole bunch of other shit. So to keep only asking about the Eagles, bro, I know it's 2 hours, but what the fuck?
Roof offered you 12 points. What are points in a rap?
How do you know about this shit? Never won. Who? You have some. You got some good digging this shit out.
We gotta. Hey, look here. If you know this,
Yes.
you put a team together. If you can't trust your team implicitly, you need to get new team members.
Absolutely. Absolute point is like, you know, when you how many records you sell, how much money you gonna get on the back end, residual.
Oh, it's not like the points you're not gonna get against Bronny, right?
No,
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna use their point.
So back in the day, Hove tried to sign my group Major Figures. It wasn't just Hove, it was Dame Dash, it was Rockefeller.
Okay.
You know, I didn't feel as though that the contract was right, so I didn't accept it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I did a solo deal with Tony Draper at Suave House. He's a great friend to this day. 2 other artists that was on Major Figures, Dutch and Spade, they went over to Entertainment. Another artist that was on Major Figures, Ab Lava, he went over to Dr. Dre. So we kind of had this Optimus Prime thing going on where everybody could go get their own money on a solo thing, and we're going to do the group together. Jay and Dame came back with the offer. I didn't like the offer. I thought it was a slave deal. I thought we would have to sell a quadrillion records to make some money, so I turned it down, and that was the situation.
But what transpired after that?
I mean, some things were said about making it difficult for, for whatever.
For you to be in this game.
But
Does that happen a lot?
Yes,
If
it
you
happens
refuse
a
to
lot.
sign with someone, it's like, okay, you're done. You're not gonna work in this industry.
It happens a lot in this game, especially to a young kid that got talent, that's young and naive. You're like, you, man, what do you mean you're gonna make it difficult? I believe in God, nigga, shut up. But the reality of it is that they can't.
Hove gave him a slave deal. He looks mad defeated. Like, what?
Can make it difficult for you. You gotta understand. Wallow was in jail, right? And he used to call home. And I used to say, cuz they blackballing me, man. And I didn't know that he thought that I was full of shit until he came home.
Which anybody who was around the Philly rap scene when Meek was coming up, so this is battle rap days where people used to just be out battle rapping. Anybody who was around during those times knew. Everybody knew Gillie. I was just watching Tech 9, some of his old videos from Norristown, and he's like, Billy the Kid. Not Gillie the Kid. Everybody knows Gillie. Everybody knows Gillie. Everybody knows Gillie. Everybody knows Joey Jihad. What you do that for? You know what I mean? Everybody knows. You feel me? Obviously, Meek battle rap back then. Those Negos, Bricks. Some of these people who are still on the scene now. Math, Reed Dollars. All these people who used to be on the scene back then. Gillie definitely got blackballed. Gillie, I'm the king of Philly. Yes. During that phase, because he had that moment where he thought he was gonna blow, and then Meek kind of actually took the shine, if we're being real. But let's see what else he said.
And then we would bump into people, and they would tell us, like, no, Gillie was on the list. That, like, you gotta understand. Shout out to Cypher Sounds. You gotta understand. Because I was talented, people didn't want to block me. So he brought me up to MTV. I was on MTV. I did an interview on MTV. And the interview was so powerful that they got a call from Universal. Said, you'll never get an exclusive again. Wow. If you interview me. I'm just a kid just trying to get on. You got to understand, I'm in the car, I'm on my way to 50 Cent house because 50 Cent wanted to sign me. Shout out to 50, you know what I mean? And I'm in a truck with Cosmic Kev. Shout out, biggest DJ from Philadelphia.
Cosmic Kev.
And he calls DJ Khaled. And he says, man, Gillie got this record that's moving. And Khaled says, yeah, Gillie, I see the record is moving. Yeah, oh, yeah. You know, all this fake shit, you know. And then says, are you still beefing with Lil Wayne, though? I said, what? The f does that have to do with you, man? First of all, Wayne dissed me.
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce...
Whoa. Yeah.
They started the shit. I never start nothing. I mind my business. Anybody know Gillie? He sit around, he smoke his weed, he work, he do his work, and he mind his business. Anybody I ever had an issue with, ever, they started the shit with me. It's just that I'm ultra aggressive. So then when I come back, it's like, damn, that was crazy. Like, no. If I'm getting in the ring with you, bro, I'm not throwing jabs. I'm throwing jabs and hooks and uppercuts. I'm trying to get you the f out of here.
Right.
So
Philly nigga shit.
For me, it's always just been, I mind my business, you f with me, then you get what come with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But back what I was speaking on, because you got me off this goddamn cognac, it kind of,
That shit good, though, ain't it?
smooth too.
Yeah. We gonna see you with a bottle, let you celebrate the
Motherfucker smooth through my thought process. Get you with that shit, man. Yeah, I mean, man. Hey, shout out to this stuff, man.
Shea by Laportier.
Shea by Laportier. Let me tell you something.
It's a VSOP that drinks like an XO.
And this shit's smooth, too. It sneak up on you. Motherfucker run up on you like a bank robber.
What have you learned, or what did you learn, or how have you learned about the music industry?
I learned that all of that shit is fake.
Really?
Yes. All of it, that's why I don't go to no parties. Because all of it is fake. All of it is a bunch of fluff. All of it is a bunch of drunk lying to each other. Man, we gonna get together, man. This the year, baby. Yeah. I ain't got your number. Shut up. You ain't got to lie to me no more. I'm rich. Matter of fact, I'm tracking you now, and I might buy a couple of you bastards. So you ain't got to lie to me no more. I don't, see, you gotta understand. I'm this motherfucker, right? They call us, right? They say, Gillie, we wanna invite you to the Rock Nation brunch. I'm the nigga that said, why would I wanna come? Why wouldn't you wanna come? I said, you want me to keep it real with you, or you want me to lie to you?
Keep it a book.
I said, the Rock Nation brunch ain't nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money.
Wow.
You think I'm letting her use my brand? Huh? See, Rich said like this.
Yeah, see how you turned to that.
I got this shit from Russell and them. I ain't dead yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. You know, they get a little money, they cross their legs and shit. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is? Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harrier Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them. They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. Don't even.
That's heavy. Whoa.
I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke ass on the lawn. Come on, man. I ain't with none of that shit. I don't want to party with you. I built the way for myself. I made a way for myself. I made my own way. Me and God. So I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay in my own world. Smoke my weed and make my content and keep kicking you asses. That's what I like to do.
The fact that he went on here and actually like talked his talk, he talking about Hov too. I'm proud of Gillie because he definitely was blackballed. He definitely was blackballed, and he definitely $1 million worth of game.
The beef with you and had with Wayne, how did that come about? Was there a misunderstanding?
It was never no beef.
It was just a misunderstanding.
He disrespected me on the record. I responded. That was all. I got a lot of love for Wayne. Shout out to him, man. I'm glad.
Y'all cool now?
Yeah, I'm cool with everybody.
Don't seem like you cool with everybody.
I am. I don't have no issues with anybody.
Okay.
I'm 48 years old. I ain't got time.
Yeah, you
for
too
the
old to
dumb
be
shit.
beefing now.
I ain't got time for the dumb shit, and I ain't got time for trying to trick a nigga out of position to make your brand look good. I ain't got time for that, man.
Okay.
I'm 48 years old, man. I got kids that graduated college, man. We trying to do great things, man. I got grandkids, man.
That's the second time in 3 days I heard somebody say that. Master P said that on my live show the other night. He said, man, you got to be careful because people will try to trick you out of your position.
Absolutely. So I don't want to come kicking with
There's a lot of
nobody.
people who try to fucking.
I like to stay in my world because I understand one thing.
Like,
Go 7 years back.
Gillie, the fact that he's talking about Hove, the shitty deal, how he was blackballed, which if he was around in the music scene during that time, you know he was blackballed. Getting his own through $1 million worth of game and then still being able to just talk his shit, but not have no problems with nobody. Like, that's what I'm saying. This isn't like he's in his own lane. Gillie's definitely in his own lane.
One trying to kick it with me. Come on, man. Now I developed the lane. God said you never gave up. These had you doing security at Ross right now, pointing to the irregular polo tees. You never gave up. Now I understand that all of them had money for years. Guess what they is? Burnt the f*** out.
Burned the fuck.
I got to recharge a fresh six-pack of D batteries in my back. I'm gonna run these in the hole, you hear me? Yes, in the hole. And I told you before I'm coming to buy a couple of you masters. I ain't lying.
He said he's gonna go buy some people's masters.
You ain't gonna do it like that, Gillie.
Crazy as shit. I'm coming, they gonna get paid. But my family gonna eat off you for the rest of your existence, and even when you...
Hey, bro, I'm done with that. Boom, let it go. Would we have gotten to where we got with this beef? With this back and forth?
Well, at the end of the day, all the whole industry came at Drake at one time.
Yeah, why? I think Drake put so many of them on.
Let me just tell you something. Anytime, let this be for real. All motherfuckers got money.
Yes.
This is what we talk about.
Okay.
What is it ever to beef and it was some bitches?
Right.
Had to be about some bitches. You know Drake. Come on, man. Drake's laying on the spraying, man. Putting bitches all on the plane, man. Yeah. What else we got to beef about? Other than some hoes, man.
But you ain't got to come at me that hard. Just give me a little body blow.
No,
And you gotta understand, man.
I mean, this
You gotta understand, most beefs in America was started by a woman.
yes.
That's just...
I mean, but this is all time. I mean, you go back and look at I Hit 'Em Up with Tupac, No Vaseline. I mean, there's been some great... This one up there, I get it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be talking about this for a minute.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it's only a rap battle. That's all it is. Jay-Z lost the Nas.
That man won 5 Grammys off that.
he definitely was talking. He was definitely talking that shit.
Is that Chris?
See, I want to see the clip though.
And then your knee messed up again, so he missed the time. Y'all signed PG, and that hadn't worked out like you guys thought it would. What's going on with your 76ers, bro?
Some games. So, what are we talking about? Taking anything away from Kobe's greatness. But what are we talking about? This kid had the most pressure on him out of anybody in the history of the game.
Right.
Front of Sports Illustrated, 10th grade, chosen one. And we have our sense of humor, so, and we know that it's like, you know.
Since you're a boxing aficionado, give me your four GOAT boxers. Any division, any era.
Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather.
Watch this chilling moment. Shannon Sharp mentions the tragic death of 17-year-old basketball star Noah Scurry to Gillie, but didn't know that he was the person that unalived his son.
I just read about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
The 17?
Yeah. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I need to find that whole. I need to find that whole clip.
Manny Pacquiao.
Better than Breezy?
No, Breezy's good too.
Upsell pop-up, there's a Shopify app. Smart search, there's a Shopify app for that.
It's to the point where we never know if you gonna play or not. Who want a player like that? And the best player on your team at one time in the league.
One medication. Better than Breezy?
Breezy.
Yeah, I was okay.
17 years old, I've never been back. I'm 48. Me during the summer. Listen, but if you... This kid's been through...
Watch what he do.
You know, in Atlanta, I was... Like, oh, you haven't been... yourself, you always gotta applaud that shit.
Yeah, I gotta find that clip. That's
2
crazy.
months.
How do you accidentally bring up
Doing
something?
something negative to offer into in Philadelphia, the biggest radio station. Timberland, my brother, turn into the radio. Isn't even 120.
A conversation like that was...
It was scared. Telling somebody what's my responsibilities first in life. It's just always like this. If we was friends as kids when we didn't have nothing,
on IG,
you're not wrong, because when I end up
in Jersey, you purchased anything?
we had meetings on top of thousands of fast Skinello too, but
This gotta be.
we started about a woman.
Yes.
My own plane, man. Or trying to change that. You gotta understand that dumb shit you out here doing and you were younger. Because I had goals and shit and accomplishments that I was trying to achieve.
Right.
It affect your parent. You can show me 10 successful drug dealers. You can tell me 10 street. I'm gonna show you dealers out here. There's not no successful criminals out here.
So you said, well, okay, well, what's up?
I already knew. So when I followed him out, I already knew what it was. Because I already knew where it was coming from. It was coming from Skip. Skip is a police officer in the Philadelphia Police Department. So I already knew what it was coming from.
How did your son get involved? How did Cheese get involved in that life? Because at this point in time, Gillie, you made...
So you wanted, because he wanted, I want the youth to understand. I love Jess hilarious, so I'm not going to do that. I think Jess is hilarious.
You got grandkids now?
Yes, 3 of them.
What's it like being a papa?
It's the best thing in the world, man. That shit warmed my heart, man. We started about a woman.
Yes.
That's just...
I mean, but this is all time. I mean, you go back and look at I Hit 'Em Up with Tupac, No Vaseline. I mean, there's been some great... This one up there, not Gillie.
Yeah.
They're going to be talking about this for a minute.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it's only a rap battle. That's all it is. Jay-Z lost the Nas.
That man won 5 Grammys off that.
But you think he a bigger artist than Drake?
No.
So why does it matter? You lost a rap battle. That's like LeBron James losing the NBA Finals. You be cool next year. You be back. Even with him, even if you look at the streams now,
Yeah.
right? Even with him winning 5 Grammys, his streams, they still don't match Drake's streams.
Yeah, Drake just did $1 billion. $1 billion, he's the quickest to do $1 billion streams on this new thing.
So at the end of the day, Kendrick's great, Drake's great. It's a rap battle, man.
Ego got love bruised though, man. Dang, you ain't gotta do it like that.
Let me just tell you something. That's all in Drake's mind then.
Okay.
You can't bruise my ego. I got my own plane, man. I'm about to hop on my plane, man. Hop my ego. I'll buy a new one. Do me a favor. Take 30 million, go get me an ego. What are you talking about? Ego? Imagine if Jay-Z ego was destroyed.
Right.
He would have never been able to bounce back.
Facts.
You can't. This is a rap battle. It's nothing more than that. Okay, you got the best.
That's it.
You got the best of me on Tuesday.
Right. Just Hilarious took a shot at your Gillie song.
Oh, what Jess said? She was just at my Airbnb yesterday too.
When she caught the corner that you eating chicken and licking your fingers in the video, that's basically it. No.
I can say a lot of things that I thought Jess did was corny.
Oh, there you go.
I love Jess hilarious, so I'm not going to do that. I think Jess is hilarious.
You got grandkids now.
Yes, 3 of them.
What's it like being a papa?
It's the best thing in the world, man. That shit warmed my heart, man. But it warmed, you know what's so crazy? This shit sounds funny. It warms my heart even more than my own kids when they were younger.
You'll let your grandkids get away with stuff you never let your kids get away with.
And when I was younger, I was more in the mix. I was more trying to chase my dreams. I was more, now I'm just like, I'm kicking it with my grandkids. Like, you know, I never really had that opportunity with my kids when they were younger because I had goals and shit and accomplishments that I was trying to achieve.
Right.
Now, I'm not really, I'm
You ain't chasing it like
I'm not chasing it like that. And with my grandkids, it's just the best time ever, man. It's the best shit ever.
You lost a son.
Yes.
What do you want your son's cheese memory to be?
More than his memory, right? I want the youth to understand how important life is and how fast your life could be taken from you. You know what I mean? As far as his memories, I'm always keep his name alive because that's my son, and I feel as though he should have been burying me and not me burying him. But it's more a lesson to the youth of tomorrow ain't promised. So you gotta understand that dumb shit you out here doing and you intertwining with, you can lose your life at any moment.
Shout out to Gillie.
And losing your life don't only affect you. It affect your parents. It affect one child. It affect all the people that really love you and care about you. Because a lot of times these youth, these youngins, they don't respect life because they ain't got a chance to live life yet. You know what I mean? I was struggling. I'm not never gonna sugarcoat shit. I was struggling with my son, trying to get him out the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. We didn't even have the best relationship when he passed because he wanted to be a street and I didn't. I didn't believe in that shit. I didn't subscribe to that shit. So my message is for the youth is that go ahead and do something that's beneficial to you, man. The streets ain't beneficial to you. The streets don't love nobody. If you can show me the drug dealer with the big house on the hill, I congratulate you. If you can show me 10 successful drug dealers, you can tell me 10 street, I'm gonna show you 9 that's gonna tell. So all of this shit is a myth. That's what I want them to know. And it ain't even about
Any fuck niggas joining the chat can easily get kicked. That's easy.
cheese no more. It's about saving some other lives that think this shit is more than what it is. I can't do nothing for cheese. Cheese is gone. So all I can do is things that I...
So y'all know, yeah, there was some... Look, there you go again. Easy. Oh, this is what we'll do. Watch. I'm gonna go grab my hat, and then it's gone. It's gone. Just make them mad. Watch this.
believing Islamically, buying a wishing well over here, getting a well over here, doing something for somebody that's less fortunate because I believe that that helps my son and Jenna. But other than that, it ain't about cheese no more. Cheese ain't here. It's about me saving somebody else's life and letting them know that you can die out here. Somebody will blow your brains out playing out here and thinking this shit is not serious when it is. So what do you want to do? Do you want to live life? You want to be here for your parents, or you want to subscribe to this fake ass street shit and get the melon knocked out, get the seeds knocked out your watermelon? Because that's all that's going to happen. Because it ain't no successful drug dealers out here. There's not no successful criminals out here. No, they die and they go to jail. So if you want to be in jail for the rest of your life, that's cool. If you want to get the seeds knocked out your melon, that's cool. But I'm here to tell you that's what's going to happen. That ain't even about cheese no more.
I had a conversation with Wallow, and Wallow was the one that broke the news to you that your son had passed.
Opportunity for Florida residents. We're looking for motivated people to take cybersecurity classes.
A conversation?
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a conversation. It was we was in a hospital and Wallow broke down and walked out of the hospital.
Did you know something then?
Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%.
I'm telling you this.
I knew something.
So you said, okay, Wallow, what's up?
I already knew. So when I followed him out, I already knew what it was.
Anybody ever did that to my child is...
Because I already knew who it was coming from. It was coming from Skip.
Gillie way better than me, I'm telling you. Anybody do that with my child, it's over. It's definitely over. It's definitely over.
Skip is a police officer in the Philadelphia Police Department. So I already knew what it was coming from.
How did your son get involved? How did Cheese get involved in that life? Because at this point in time, Gillie, you made a name for yourself. You got bread.
Well, you gotta understand. And I can only tell the truth. Being a follower. Plain and simple. Being a follower. Wanting to subscribe to some shit that's not really you. And that's most of the kids out here. Most of the kids in the suburbs subscribe to shit that is not even really them. And then they gotta prove themselves. Well, I don't believe you. You grew up in the suburbs. I don't believe you tough. So what you gonna do? You gonna prove yourself? And then a lot of them end up trying to prove themselves, and a lot of them end up in a sad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, now I can't say that my son was just a totally suburban. He hung out in North Philly. He hung out in the ghettos. He had family down there. So, but what he was trying to be wasn't him.
He chose a life that he didn't have to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You, on the other hand, you grew up in that. That's all you knew. That was around.
Absolutely.
If your mom had you out.
I mean, shit, we must be doing something right to have a whole bunch of fucking clowns in the comments right now. That shit is comical. Truly comical. Just like so much time on your hands. Very, 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 very. Too much time on your hands. I'm just wondering how many accounts you're gonna make. But shit's kind of funny.
The birds, like you said, when you went to
shout out to the chat.
College, it exposed you to something else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, a lot of times the kids in the ghetto, they subscribe to something because of an image. They don't want to be looked at as pussy. The kids, oh, he turkey. Oh, they don't want to be looked at as a certain way. So that'll drive them that's not even into that life to do some shit that he had no business doing because he don't want to be perceived as a certain way.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the comments about the Illuminati because you got money now. And normally when black people get money, you had to do the Illuminati, you had to sell your soul. So you had to sacrifice your son in order to stay in good graces and keep this paper coming.
Now that we know one of the kids that was responsible for murdering my son, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess the Illuminati came to a 16-year-old kid that's in high school and said, yeah, we need you to kill Gillie's son for Illuminati purposes.
Get monumental savings all month long at Greenway Hyundai Orlando. Drive a new 2025 Elantra for just $159 a month or a new 2020.
See how idiotic this shit sounds? That as a black man, you can't just work hard.
No.
And put the work in every day. And blessings come from that you got to come from somewhere else.
Right.
So I don't pay that shit no mind, man.
Have you met the kid? Have you talked to the kid that took your son's life?
Nah, I never met him. Only reason why I know is because the police called me and told me once he was murdered. Once he got, because the kid had just got shot 17 times. He was walking with his mom.
Oh.
And he got murdered. And then the police notified me and let me know that he was one of the kids that was pretty much about to get locked up for the murder, but he got murdered first. So, and then, you know, when you do something in the streets know. So, you know, they all on Instagram and they talk, and then, you know, apparently this kid name was the Joker, and, you know, that's what he did, so, you know. But he had to deal with God, you know, that's how I look at it.
And then Charleston White said something disrespectful and derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Did you talk to Charleston?
No, but you know, you can't, I can't respect niggas like that, because what I know you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for? Think about it. You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting no work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-something years old, a nigga that had nothing going on, and disrespected niggas that put work in. I can't respond to no like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that. I can't respond to a that called POs online. Wow. Think about that. I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this, you got a gun, come nigga, let's get it, we can get into it. But then you call a PO online, man. It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I let do they talking, man. I don't worry about that shit, man. We talk about that I don't even know what I know you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. Feel what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know what I know you for other than talking shit about that's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something. Oh, man. What are we talking about, man?
You mentioned earlier in the interview that you had gotten shot. I think you got shot in the wrist, stomach, and the foot.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Pulled a gun out on me.
He got the drop on you?
Got the drop on me.
You didn't run as fast as I thought you could run.
That's why I'm talking about, man.
You mentioned earlier in the interview that you had gotten shot. I think you got shot in the wrist, stomach, and the foot.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Pulled a gun out on me.
He got the drop on you?
Got the drop.
You didn't run as fast as I thought you could run.
That's why I'm still here, man. I told you Wallow would have been dead. We'd have been hit so hard. How do I sing of love? I got there in the road. You slow motherfucker. I got busy.
How do we get gun violence out of our community? Is it possible, Gillie?
Nah, it's never possible.
Can we reduce it?
Yes, we can reduce it.
Okay.
Some laws got to change. Especially in Philadelphia. See, the laws all different ways. See, in Philadelphia, you come home for gun cases. Motherfuckers beat gun cases every day. You know why in New York don't carry guns like that?
Oh, you going away for a minute?
They lock Plexico Burrs in.
Dang, you going away for a minute? That's
Like Burrs won them the Super Bowl. They said we don't give a. He had a gun in the club. Tick-tock.
Yeah. And he shot himself.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. You had a gun. Come on. So, in New York, don't really carry guns unless they going to go do some shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Philly, everybody carry guns. Everybody. Because these be gun cases every day. Oh, dismiss. So, until you change the laws, it ain't going to be really no gun. Then think about it in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You just allow anybody can carry.
Oh yeah, it's open carry state. I mean, the South is everything is open.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's the Wild Wild West. I just read about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gillie? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched him. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block. He got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son. Shit's crazy.
This is crazy. I think this whole interaction is actually fucking crazy because imagine fucking bringing something up in an interview and then you bringing up another thing that sounds close to it because I think the ages might have been different. And then he said some shit like this.
Dismiss. So until you change the laws, it ain't gonna be really no gun. Then think about it in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You just allow anybody can carry.
Oh yeah, it's open carry state. I mean, the South is everything is open.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's the Wild Wild West. I just read about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gillie? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched him. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block. He got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
It's crazy.
This is my favorite tuning plugin for vocals.
Worst time for an ad.
If you're so in love, then why?
Reason number one, Dr.
The 17?
Yeah. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing. They going through it. My son just so happened to pull up out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's crazy.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on,
right?
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things,
right?
To shit that don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that once upon a time when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you would experience things, when you go places, when a vacation and you is not going through a toll booth. So you gotta understand, you from Philly right now. Go to Atlantic City and you call them and they say they out of town. Yo, I'm OT, I hit you, nigga, you 45 minutes away, nigga, you went through the toll booth. What the f*** you talking about? That's how poor the city is.
Right.
Motherfucker go to Atlantic City and tell you, yo, I'm OT, I call you when I get back.
Right.
You 39 minutes away in a car, nigga. What did you tell me, OT? So you gotta understand,
right?
That's what we grew up in. These kids don't know no better.
Right.
These kids actually think that you can't make it as a rapper unless you killed somebody. Unless you did something out here in these streets. This is the mindset.
Yeah. Why is the rap? Why is that glamorized? Why is going to jail or I pulled an iron out, I put that stick on something? Why is that glamorized?
I have no idea. I told you when I was young, we glamorized the person that was getting money, the hustler. That's why our rap names was like Gillie. Rap game, it was always somebody that was getting some money. Now, it don't be about no money or nothing. They'll kill you about an Instagram post.
Right.
You said you was gonna slide, you ain't slide yet.
Right.
Now I slid. Are you serious?
Right.
So, it don't make no sense. And it's no answer for it. It's just flat out plain stupidity.
Have you ever thought about leaving Philly?
Oh, I live in Jersey, so. You know what I mean? I'm somewhere doing by my house. No. Bro, come on, you ain't never seen that. My house by itself. There's no doing by my house.
You provided $4 million in grants for black-owned businesses and social service organizations.
Yes.
You feel like that is your responsibility?
Yes.
To give back?
Yes. You gotta understand there's people out here that got businesses and they work their way up. Nobody ever gave them nothing in their life. I had an opportunity to bless a bunch of businesses, a bunch of people that's doing it right, because you just didn't have to be a business. You had to be a business that struggled during COVID. You had to be somebody that paid their taxes. You had to be a real business. And for the minorities that were real business, it was a pleasure to run up on them and give them 100,000, 50,000, 25,000, 200,000, whatever it was. It was an honor.
I think as a father, I think a lot of times as a parent, we want our kids to, we don't encourage our kids to follow in our footsteps, but hey, if they do so, hey, have son, if you can follow in my footsteps, I didn't encourage that, okay, fine, cool. To have a daughter follow in your footsteps, what's that been like?
Man, you know what it is? It's beautiful because she's getting the responses that she's looking for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If they follow in your footsteps, they ain't shit. You know what I mean? Your son playing tight end at College State. He got 2 catches in 4 years. He like, I love little Shannon, but this is shit.
And a lot of times, but that's the hard part,
right?
Is that when your dad is successful, that's what Bronny is up against.
Right.
Well, he ain't.
That's what Mike up against. Little George Snow.
Yeah. I mean, but who thought that? Okay, God's gonna make your son LeBron. Gonna make LeBron James. He's gonna make Michael Jordan. And you know what? By the way, I think your son should be just as good as y'all two.
This don't happen.
Come on, bro.
I mean, but I'm like, this nigga Mike's situation. He out here selling more sneaks than niggas playing now with son running around here.
Yes. And Michael Jordan, they played basketball in 20 years.
Sell more sneaks than everybody. And your boy, you like, at least know the coke in the house, nigga.
Yes.
Damn, you can't even wait till you get to the crib to get busy.
Let me ask you this. But when you hear, I don't know if you heard this, but if you were to hear somebody say something negative about your daughter, how would that make you feel?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm in the media. So I know how it go. I understand that, like you just talked about somebody who talked about my son that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't even make me feel no type of way, because I'm like, you didn't know me, you didn't know my son.
Right.
So for media or whatever, it's never gonna be all sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
What did Charleston White say?
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle, trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and cravings.
Yo, what's going on? This is Busy Bone Thugs in Harmony. You already know what it is, and y'all checking out All Urban Central.
I'm finna call my son. You gotta go to the graveyard and see your son. Say, look. Say, look, this what my kids give me for Father's Day. Gillie, say Gillie, cash money backup singer. Say, cash money backup singer. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm finna call my boy, cause you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss my, I'm finna call mine right now. Hold on, let me call my son. Cause I finna do this, cause Gillie can't call here.
I don't even want to watch the rest of that. That's so corny. That's so corny.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown. Okay. I ain't finna go to another. Well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gillie, I apologize. Yeah, I know I'm wrong. I told y'all, and it didn't feel good. But because I felt like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birthday, I'm blessed. Yeah, for me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness. Because I don't want to be wrong at 47 and I've done something at 46.
I ain't gonna lie, during this whole interview, the only one thing I was hoping you were gonna do was that.
Yeah, you brought the cake. The cake made me reflect. Looking at this number, said, man, you can't grow. What if you don't make it till 47?
You're gonna make it to 47.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling
myself. Because when we grew up, you don't even see past 25.
There you go. So nah, man, I don't want to carry into a new year something that don't need to be carried. So that's a burden that I can release from myself because I put it on you.
Well, good. I appreciate it. We got blow the candle up.
Nah, yeah. Bro said he's trying to do that so he don't block his blessings. Blow a hoe. Bro a hoe. Bro is a hoe. Breathe air. Sorry. What can I say? What can I say?
Like you just talked about somebody who talked about my son that passed away. Mm-hmm. That shit don't even make me feel no type of way because I'm like, you didn't know me, you didn't know my son.
Right.
So for media or whatever, it's never gonna be all sunshine. Mm-hmm. And the basis of a true character in a person is what you do when shit is most difficult. Mm-hmm. It's not what you do when the sun is shining. Everybody happy when the sun is shining. What did you do when shit was most difficult? Did you crack like an egg thrown off the project roof? Or did you say, okay, it is what it is, this is what it is, now let me attack this shit head on? That's all I'm worried about. Because we don't, the way I'm designed, you got me in you. We don't give a about what people say that have no control over what we doing. I post shit on my Instagram for people to talk shit. I don't give a. This is entertainment.
Right.
Are you entertained? That's all I care.
Right.
If you're not, I ain't doing my job. And I'm not allowed to keep these tens of millions of dollars coming in. Because that's all that matter to me, is that my grandkids, they ain't gonna have the same issues that I had. Other than that, baby, everything ain't, don't worry.
Yo, 100% Gillie is goated, blackballed, bad deals, still came back with $1 million worth of game, still doing his thing. Got his, head on right. Looks like dealing with the grief of the loss of his son, and even how he's responding to Charleston White in here, and all these other motherfuckers. Like classy move. From a real Philly nigga. So, shout out to Gillie. I think this video was dope. I ain't like the first intro of it. Just keep talking about the Eagles and shit. I mean, this Gillie a fucking kid. He's done so much for our city. If you don't fucking know, you don't know. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man, it's been real on this one. I'm gonna be back on stream later. Showing some shit. Let me see what commercial we on. We're gonna close out with the cookout commercial. So Till next time, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this content, make sure you drop a comment below. Tell us what you want us to react to. Be doing some more reactions this evening. Gotta check it out. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all.